Hi guys, and welcome to another Divi video. This is Jamie from System22 and webdesignandtechtips.com. Well, in our last video we created this little blank page hero section here. As you can see, there's no menu at the top. Today we're going to create a menu, but it's going to be underneath our hero section. So here's our little hero section and there's our little menu underneath. And when we roll up, it's going to stick to the top of our page like a regular menu. And then when we roll back down, it's going to be below our little hero section. And that's a nice little effect. You see that on quite a few websites nowadays, and it's really easy to do with the Divi theme. So let's get started. First thing I'm going to do is create a new page. And I'll give it a title. Now here I'd usually hit the Use Divi Builder, but to do this today, I'm going to go over here to Page Attributes. Yours may be closed up. If so, just hit the little chevron to the right there. And I'm going to use the blank page template. Now I've done that, I'm going to save my draft and go on and say use the Divi Builder. I'm going to go ahead and build from scratch. I'm not going to bother inserting anything right now. I'm just going to close out of that. And I'm going to add my own section. And for expediency, I'm going to use some of the content we've used before to create some content. So I'm going to add from my library. And I'm going to put my little countdown timer in the top there. I can get rid of this top blank section now. And below this, I'm going to create my menu. So I'm going to create another section. I'm going to make it a regular section. You could make it a full width section if you wanted. I'm going to use a single row, single column, and inside there I'm going to insert the menu module. So let's roll down a little bit so we can see what we're doing here. Okay, I've put in the menu. I'm going to go ahead and put in a logo. And the logo I've actually got's white, so you won't see much of it on this background, but we'll change the background color there. So I'm going to add my little logo there. Okay, let's do a bit of styling here. I'm going to go to design. Layout wise, I'll do that in a moment. We'll go down to our menu text. I'm going to change that to white. It's going to disappear. Active link white, menu text white. And for the drop down, we'll do this for our hamburger menu, mobile menu background color. I'm going to make that black. I'm going to make the text white. Content wise, I'm going to get rid of any background that's here. Just hit the trash can. I'm going to make my whole section black. So I'm going to save those changes. I'm going to go into the row itself and make it background that's green for a row, blue for a section, dark for the actual module itself. So in my row, I'm going to hit the little cog. I'm going to go down to background and I'm going to make it black. Obviously you make yours whatever color you want. There you go. That's kind of stands out a bit now, which is great. I also want to make this row full width, so I'm going to go to design, sizing. I'm going to slide the width up to 100%. I'm going to copy that and paste it in below in max width, or you can just type it in if you prefer. Now we've got a full width section there. Fantastic. Okay, I think I'd like to organize my menu to the middle here, so let's go back into the menu module, the dark tab. Let's go to design, layout, and I'm going to inline with centered logo. There we go. So we've got my menu items either side and the logo in the middle there. That's going to work for me. And my little section here has got padding on the top and bottom, so I want to get rid of that because I want my actual menu flush up against the section above, and when we put it in there I want it flush up against the section below. But I also want it to be sticky so that when we roll down the page, it sort of comes up and ends up on the top of the page. Let's save our menu settings. And let's get rid of the padding on our section here. The blue tab for the section. I'm going to go in there, the little cog. I'm going to go to design and spacing. I'm going to get rid of any padding by putting 0 on the top and hitting the chain and putting it on the bottom too. It'll put in the pics for you. You just have to type in the number. Great, so it's flush up against our top section there. Just what I wanted. Now I want to make this whole section sticky. So I'm going to go over to advanced. I'm going to go to scroll effects down the bottom here. Sticky position. I'm going to say stick to top. I'm going to save my changes there. Now we can't roll up because we haven't got enough content to roll up. So I'm going to add some content below here quickly so we can actually slide up and down with it. So I'm going to hit the little blue to add a new section. I'm going to add it from library. I've got some content saved here. There we go. We've now got content down at the bottom so we can roll up. And you see as we roll up to the top there, it sticks at the top. Let's just double this content. As you can see, it stays there. Then when we roll back down, it drops back into position. So let's save our draft or publish if you're ready. And we'll exit the visual builder and take a look. So there's our little hero section with our countdown, and we roll down. There's the menu. It's coming up the page. And at the top, it sticks to the top. And we continue scrolling down the page. Then when we scroll back up, it disappears back into place below our hero section again. And that's a nice little feature to have on your site. Really easy to do. We're just using the simple features of the Divi theme here today. No extra plugins being used at all. So I hope you've enjoyed that and found it useful. If you have, please give it a thumbs up, ring the bell, comment, share and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Once again, this has been Jamie from System22 and webdesignandtechtips.com. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.